Recently, this Kamala Harris clip has been blowing up on the internet.
My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, "I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you."
Despite how silly this bit sounds, there is an underlying philosophical wisdom to be found in Harris's speech, and it's called historicism. Historicism explains situations and events historically and places them within the greater historical timeline. This philosophy typically assumes that history is rational, which means that it does not operate randomly and has coherent and identifiable structure and direction. Some of the best examples of historicist philosophies are those of Hegel and Marx. Hegel views reality as the historical unfolding of consciousness itself. In his philosophy, nothing within consciousness ever truly exists separately from everything else as an isolated entity. Marx, on the other hand, views history as the struggle between classes, and thus the changes in the modes of production in human society. Historicism is fundamentally different from philosophies such as Cartesian dualism, which posits that the mind, or thinking substance, is a separate substance from the physical world, or extended substance, as it is called in his work. Philosophies like this are what Harris would refer to as falling out of a coconut tree, because they don't consider the historical context of objects or events. In historicism, it is not viable to separate the subject from its physical environment. Rather, historicism seeks to analyze how the historical context shapes what the individual is, and vice versa. Some flavors of historicism even break down the barrier between subject and the environment altogether. Hegel and Marx can be cited as examples of this. All things are monistically interrelated and considered equal in such philosophies. We hope that you now have a good understanding of historicism and the philosophical undertones of Harris's infamous speech that many seem to mock without understanding. If content like this interests you, then we encourage you to subscribe to our channel, where we have and will continue to produce engaging and understandable content relating to philosophy and culture. Thank you for watching.